Good morning and welcome to part 7 of how to get your business online at home, at your kitchen table, in your bathrobe. Today we're going to talk about Twitter. Now, if you're a small local business, I expect, like us, you haven't got a lot of time, so spending time on your social media is quite precious. So Twitter is incredibly time consuming and a huge time drain. It is very useful if you are in academic world, publishing, that sort of thing. It's also very useful for business to business contact, getting involved in your local community, example, the council, etc. So if you are struggling with managing your social media, Twitter would be the last one that I pick. I would concentrate mostly on Facebook and Instagram. But it is fun and it is a useful source of information and content that you can share on your other platforms. So if you have the time and you're particularly focused on business to business, working with the local government institutions, academia, publishing, etc., then Twitter's for you. So it's going to be quite a short one today. I'm just going to give a quick overview for you. So let's go and have a look at our Twitter page. Okay, so here is Twitter. In part 1, in Facebook, I was talking about getting this name, the @mention name, right, and the same across Facebook and Instagram. It's also the same in Twitter. So if you've got all three, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, do try and get this little name underneath your business name the same, and that way you can have it on your business cards as @LitusDigital, and that way it can be the same across all three platforms. Twitter is very busy, very busy. So you can, on your feed, you can get 300 tweets a minute. So the reason that Twitter is so time consuming is that you need to be posting 10 posts a day at least. And that doesn't have to be all your own content. It can be retweeting other people's information. So do think about that. And you can also reuse content that you've used before, because it does get lost quite quickly in the feed. So we call it evergreen content that's really interesting and useful. You can reuse again. You just need to change the wording to freshen it up each time. It's the same for all the profiles. Making sure that your branding is right. You've got your logo, you've got a cover photo. Go into settings and make sure that you fill in all the details. Make sure you've got your website, etc. Followers and following. I discussed this on LinkedIn as well. Don't follow people that aren't useful for your company. People will look at who you're following. So be picky. Only pick people to follow that are going to give you the right sort of information for you to use, are helpful for your business. No right-wing fascists or things like that that are going to represent your company badly. Okay, so a little hint. There's a thing over the side on the left-hand side called lists. Lists are a way of grouping together the people that you are following into little pots. For example, we have one that is the Farnborough community, which is where we're based, and we've got people that are in the Farnborough area. So we can, for example, the local shopping centres, networking groups, the library, the council, local Farnborough companies. And the reason that we put them in lists is so that we can access their tweets quickly and easily, so that we can engage with people quickly and easily. We can see their tweets in one little pot. Instead of it getting lost in our main feed, we've got little pots of people that we can target to talk to, because Twitter's about talking to people and engaging with people and retweeting and being involved in the community. Okay, so Twitter, quick recap. It's useful if you are mainly focused on business to business. It is useful if you're in academia, publishing, etc. It's useful if you want to find other content to share on your other platforms. For example, you can follow magazines and newspapers, etc. It's very time consuming. So do put it at your back burner unless you have a lot of time. Twitter is also very, very quick moving, so you need to be providing 10 pieces of content a day, at least, spread over the day. And also, don't forget to make sure you've got your branding, you've got everything filled in, you have a review of your followers, and finally, have a look at lists. This is a secret weapon when it comes to Twitter. It helps you manage your Twitter a lot better by putting all your groups of followers into little divisions, so you can find all their tweets really quickly. Have a go. It is worth it if you've got the time. And that's it, really. Okay, tomorrow we're going to look at Pinterest. Hope you join me and hope you have a good day. And talk to you later. Bye.